also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in live this Monday afternoon to talk to you about how to totally blow up your Facebook groups, because I know my camera's a little messed up right now because I've got like 12 devices hanging onto my thing right now. I know that a lot of you are looking for how you can have more success on social media, right? You're like, okay, I know that I need a landing page and an email and all the things, but when I get that figured out, in the interim, what can I do to grow my business on social media? And this is absolutely something that people don't understand. They're doing it the wrong way. And myself personally, when I got into social media, I didn't have an audience. I didn't have a following. I didn't have an Instagram account. I was able to hit 6 figures in 90 days with a Facebook group, you guys. I didn't have an email list even. Let me repeat that. I was able to hit 6 figures in 90 days without an email list. I love email. We have 50,000 people on our email list. Like, it's very valuable and awesome. And until you get that going, or in conjunction with that, what can you do to get leads coming in and nurture those leads and close those sales on autopilot? You can actually do it with a Facebook group, okay? So I want you to share in the comments. We are streaming all over social media. We are on literally every platform right now. So what's up, everybody? But what I want you to share with me in the comments is, do you have a Facebook group? How many people are in your Facebook group? And is it a type of Facebook group that is more of a VIP? So let me know, is it a VIP group? You know what I'm talking about. You're like, VIP group, you know, when the leggings go on sale, I'm going to put a post up, right? Emma's from all the way coming in from Sydney. That's awesome, Emma. So share in the comments, do you have a Facebook group? Let me know. I also want to know how many people are in that Facebook group, and is it a VIP group? So just put no, not a VIP group, or yes, it's a VIP group. Okay. So I'm going to give you the 5 steps to blow up your Facebook groups. I've used this strategy personally to grow our Facebook community. And obviously I have a team that helps me do that now, but I've been able to grow these Facebook groups that we have to over 50,000 members in them. And again, this is exactly what I did to get to 6 figures without the email list. So if you're new and you're just like, I don't know what to do here, I am telling you, you've got to get it going on with the Facebook groups, okay? And we actually teach you how to do that inside of our programs, okay? So if you have less than 500, yeah, okay. So yeah, Jennifer, you're at 310. I know you're one of our amazing students in our programs. We can absolutely see massive success when we get 100, 200, 300 in there if it's an active group. But the magic is when you get to 300, 400, 500 and keep going from there, okay? So let me know in the comments if you have a Facebook group, and what kind of group do you have? Share that in the comments. Maybe you guys can join each other's Facebook groups, right? And I know we're on different platforms right now, so you can go connect and find each other as well, okay? All right, so I wanna give you guys 5 steps to crush it. Before we jump in, I want to alert you, alert. This is the last time I'm going live to share this with you, okay? Last time I'm going to share this with you. We have a brand new masterclass series kicking off Wednesday that we've never done before. There's going to be 3 intense trainings that I'm going to do with you, and it's going to be all about engineering your celebrity status on social. What do I mean by this? Most of you do not have a brand. You don't have online presence. People don't know what you do. You're not attracting the right clients to you. You get a lot of people telling you they can't afford what you have, or they don't have time, or they ghost you. You get crickets. You're not getting traction on your content, or you're getting comments, but you're not getting sales. All of this stems from the root cause that I see with those in our audience is that they haven't engineered their celebrity. What that means is we've got to figure out, what is your brand? How are you going to show up on social? And how do we get it positioned so that way people are drawn to you and they want to get into your Facebook group and learn more about you and what you got going on, okay? So this is what I want you to do. If you're on Facebook, just put link in the comments, LINK, just put link in the comments, and we will message you registration for that. If you're on LinkedIn, YouTube, go over to Instagram and click the link in my bio, and we'll get you registered, okay? If you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, head to Instagram. If you're on Instagram or TikTok, click the link in the bio and we'll get you all set up. I do want you to get that workbook, register, grab your workbook and print it off. I'm talking pen and paper, old school, y'all. I want you to come ready to work because that kicks off Wednesday, okay? So make sure you're registered and ready to go for that. All right, here we go. 5 steps to blow up your Facebook group. Super simple, super effective, and this is absolutely going to transform your business. Number 1, You have to lead with value, okay? And I know you've heard this before, but let's really think through that. You might say, oh, well, when I drop sales and product drops and new releases, that's valuable. That is selling. That's not value, okay? It might be valuable for them to get a great deal, but that's not value. Leading with value is where you are very clear on the members in your Facebook group community. What is their problem? What is their issue? What's the thing that keeps them up late at night? What's the thing that stresses them out? What's complex in their life? And then what you do is you offer a solution. You make their life better. You make their life simpler, where they say, yes, I love what Kimberly is putting in this group because it's making my life better. Lead with value. Do not lead with your products. So your Facebook group is not Nancy's Skincare or Lisa's Leggings or Lashes with, I don't know, I keep saying the L words, Lashes with Lori. And if that's your Facebook group names, I'm sorry, but let's get that cleaned up, okay? We want the group to be very obvious of what it's about, but we want to make sure that they can see that they want to be in it, because everyone has 5,000 group invitations, right? We want to make sure that they're in that Facebook group, they get in there and they want it, which I'm going to give you a tip on how to do that in a minute, okay? So number one, lead with value. Number two, you are going to create a content strategy. Write that down. You're going to create a content strategy. So in Ignited Life Coaching, we just did our Q4 quarterly planning, where we get together for the day, and the entire program, everyone in the program comes together on Zoom, and we map out our content for the entire quarter. Those women that came to that training and did that are bosses, because they're treating this like a real business. You don't just, if you have a boutique on Main Street, you wouldn't be like, today it's Black Friday. I mean, what do we want to sell? You would have a plan for all of the promotions coming up for this season, right? So why is it just because we're on social media, we don't treat this like a real thing? Your content is your value that you're creating for your community. It's the valuable asset. It's the assets. Assets are good. You need assets in your business to grow the business. They're assets. Your content is intellectual property. So if you're not planning out your content and you don't have a content strategy, so we actually do teach different areas of content. We call them buckets of content inside of our programs. You absolutely need the content strategy. If you are in our programs in Six Figure Breakthrough Business Academy, I believe it's third semester, we do talk about Facebook groups and the content strategy, and there's an entire planner in there where you can map everything out, okay? So create a content strategy that makes sense for the group. Who's in the group? What kind of content will help them? You need a rhythm to your content, because if you just keep posting randomness, people don't know what to do with that and they'll leave. So if you're posting right now and you have no engagement in there, it's a big part of it could be your content strategy. Number three is I want you to promote. Okay. What we're going to do is we are going to be constantly promoting the group, not in the group, but outside of the group. And when we do this, we're not going to talk about the group. I know you're like, what is this woman talking about? This is called ninja marketing. Those that understand ninja marketing and get this down will be successful. The next 2 to 3 years, you're going to see a big gap where people are doing old school marketing tactics and they're going to fall off. And then you're going to see those of us that understand psychology, buying behaviors, how people operate, and we're going to just break away from the pack. So if you want to be a part of that, you need to understand ninja marketing. Ninja marketing is where we market something without being in people's faces, without word vomiting on them, without constantly talking about what we sell. So people don't want to join another group. So what can you do to promote if you're not going to talk about the group? You want to put things in the group that they want. And I want you to talk about the things in the group, not the group itself. For example, let's say you did a 3-part interview series, and your Facebook group is all about time management, productivity, just being more efficient. And you had a 3-part interview series with time management experts. And it was 3 days in a row. Every day was a different expert you were interviewing. Maybe there's a workbook that goes with it. There's a private Q&A Zoom session. By the way, somebody should write this down because this is a great idea. A private Q&A session at the end, a Zoom session. They could, buy the replays at the end. But what we're going to do is we're going to promote that interview series outside of the Facebook group on social media. We might go live talking about it, inviting to it. We're going to do a post. We're going to mention it every time, we are in conversation with our community. We're going to do stories on it, reels on it, TikToks on it. Yes. And we're going to ask those people being interviewed, here's a piece of content. Could you please share this with your community? So what we're going to do is we're going to work through others and have them help us invite to it. Could you do a contest when you get your group up and running where everybody who invites into that group gets a prize? They get in a giveaway of some sort. Make it good. Make it something that people want. But you want to promote. So the key is part of your content strategy is asking yourself, what important things am I going to do every month that people want to be a part of? This is why winging it doesn't work. If you're winging it, you're going to get not good results. Okay. And you can also put link in the comments if you are on Facebook, or click the link in my bio on Instagram if you're anywhere else. We have a Scale on Social membership club that just launched, and we have an entire section on this. Okay, we have an entire section on what you can do inside of your Facebook groups to get sales. So if you're like, okay, I have a group, but I don't really know how to make it work and make it successful, just get into Scale on Social. It's a monthly membership club. You can cancel at any time. Get in there though, because I want you guys to understand this content. And obviously it's outside the scope of this training to go into that much detail. Okay. The next one, number 4, is you want to be consistent to create engagement. Have any of you seen, I'll repeat that, be consistent to create engagement. Have any of you seen Field of Dreams? Such a good movie. So this is a really interesting fact about me. I don't know why, but I never saw movies growing up as a kid. It's the weirdest thing. I had like one tape. It was Dirty Dancing, and I must have watched that about 500 million times. But that was it. I don't know. I should ask my parents. Oh, wow. My TikTok says I might be crashing the system. I'm sorry about that, TikTok. Okay, so check this out. Never saw movies. So Scott's like, yeah, did you see Top Gun? I'm like, no. He's like, wait, what? I'm like, no, I didn't see Top Gun. Did you see Field of Dreams? I'm like, no, never saw it. So he had this whole list, and we actually have our anniversary of our first date is in 2 weeks. I keep track of that stuff. 2 weeks from now is our 13-year anniversary of our first date. And the first few years of being together, when we would watch movies, it was all old school stuff. And he caught me up. Yeah, Dirty Dancing is like the best. So Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. It is like that with Facebook groups. Facebook groups are not where you put this up and suddenly it's rocking and rolling. And there is going to be a period of doubt. There's going to be a period of you posting, people aren't really commenting. Okay, fine. All right, if you're on TikTok, I'm making it too mad, so I'm going to leave, okay? If you're on TikTok, come find me on any other platform. Let me just close that down because it keeps warning me. I don't want to get in trouble with TikTok. Come follow me on TikTok, y'all, because the content strategy over there is rocking. I've been getting amazing traction, okay? So with building it and they will come, I want you to think about that with your Facebook groups, okay? It's real. The struggle is real. And the better you get at putting things on the books, creating things on inside the Facebook group that people want to be a part of, you'll get traction in there. You'll get excitement in there. You'll get people wanting to be in there. But there's a little bit of a drought, okay? There's a little bit of a lag before it actually happens. And the reason being is if you have 100 people in there, maybe 10 people see your stuff. It's just the algorithm's not in our favor when it comes to Facebook groups. So you've got to be consistent to create engagement, because what a lot of you are doing is you'll watch this video and you're so excited and you're like, oh my gosh, my Facebook group, yes. And you're going to go in there and be really excited for like a week, and it's not going to blow up and you're not going to be a millionaire. And so you're going to be like, oh, forget it. Yeah, patience, grasshopper. And instead, I want you to remember this training. If you build it, they will come, but you've got to build it. You've got to show up. You've got to be consistent. I want you posting in there every day, every single, and you're like, but nobody's commenting. Get more people in there then. If you're like, okay, all right, so yes, post every day, get more people in there, engage. Post every day, get more people in there, engagement increases. Post every day, get more people in there, put stuff in there that people want to be a part of where you can sell. And we teach you how to do this in Scale on Social, make sales. If I said right now, okay, you go do this and you're going to hit 6 figures in 90 days, how many of you would jump in? All of you, right? That's what happened to me. I can't make any guarantees for you, but I went through that process without the results, knowing that I was going to keep going until I became successful. Okay, and you can have the same thing as well, which is really cool. Okay, so we want to be consistent to create engagement. Number 5 is we want to connect in Messenger, and we want to nurture without an agenda. So we're going to connect in Messenger is going to be our fifth step to blowing up our Facebook groups. This right here is the gold. I am giving you the gold, okay? The magic is always in Messenger if you're on social media. It's in Messenger. The magic is in Messenger. And in a Facebook group, when people come in, you treat those people like gold, like royalty, precious. Thank you. Be grateful for them to be there. Friend all of them. Go on their profiles and love on their stuff. Message them and say, Stacy, thank you so much for being in my community. Voice memo them. Type out first, hey, Stacy, enter, and then shoot her voice memo so she can hear your voice. Stacy, thank you so much for being in my Facebook group. I know that there's a million out there. I so appreciate you. This group is all about XYZ. This group is all about, mom hacks, so we can get a little extra time every day in our busy schedules. Tell me what's going on with you. Tell me a little bit about you, your kids, what you do. Where are you, what's the biggest struggle for you when it comes to time? Is it just disorganization? Like, tell me what's going on. If I sent that message to Stacy, I am positive she would be like, wow, like Kimberly's different. This is kind of cool. And she'd message me back and tell me what's going on. And now I know Stacy. And now I have content, right? I can help Stacy. I might have a resource for her, a free tool. I might say, you know what, girl? I got something for you. Let's hop on a call. I'm going to help you out with this. We're going to do this together. And I'm going to book a call with Stacy and tell her about my thing. And Stacy is going to make a decision to come inside of that offer or not. Either way, she stays in my world because I made that connection with her. You do that with the people in your group now, and you keep building off of that. How can you not be successful? It's just you quitting on things too early or giving up or getting distracted that leads you off course. At the end of the day, it's either an email list or a Facebook group for most of you is your funnel. Leads come in, you need to put them somewhere. They either come into an email list or a Facebook group or both. If you don't have either of those going, what are you doing? I know it sounds like really rude, but for real, what are you doing? Posting reels so that you get lots of views on them? That doesn't make you money. You need a place for your people. You need a place to create community. You need a place to nurture those leads, which an email list isn't really community. So if you're like, I don't really like people, you might want to just work on your email list then, but you still need to like that person, right? So you really need to sit with this and ask yourself, like, where are you containing people? Where are they sitting? Where are they hanging out? Where are you continuing to show up and be in front of them and nurture those leads as well? It's really important. Okay. I can't think of what would be more important than engineering your celebrity on social, because without you engineering your celebrity on social, you're not going to get leads to come into your Facebook group. Okay. So if you're watching this, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in, like, this all sounds fabulous. I've been missing this. I haven't been paying enough attention or taking this seriously. Now's your time. I've got you covered. Okay. I'm doing a brand new 3-part masterclass series, Engineering Your Celebrity on Social. It kicks off this Wednesday. Okay. If you're on Instagram, which Instagram, you guys are crushing it today. Instagram, I want you to click the link in the bio. If you're on YouTube or LinkedIn, click the link in the bio as well on Instagram to get the link really quick to register. Or you can DM our team. If you're on Facebook, put link in the comments. And this is what we're going to do. We are going to register you for our masterclass, Engineering Your Celebrity on Social. And you're going to print your workbook off. It's going to kick off Wednesday. I can't remember what time. I feel like it's 1 o'clock. Does that sound? Oh, I almost forgot. Oh my gosh, this is so important. So important. How many of you would like to get time after each masterclass session? I love the word dope. I love that you said this will be dope. The masterclass session, I'm going to stream live into our Facebook group, Goal Digger Creatives, at 1 o'clock Central. And then at the top of the hour after the live session, we're going to go into a private Zoom session with our VIP participants. You have an opportunity to get direct coaching from me via Zoom and my coaching team. How powerful is this going to be, where we're teaching something specific, and then when you want to implement, you can come and say, well, I don't know how am I going to position myself as an expert in my field if I don't know anything? I'm new, I'm learning, I'm struggling with imposter syndrome. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, right? We are going to coach you through that. So it's not just you watching videos feeling smarter. We're actually going to walk alongside you so you can implement this stuff and get lit. Learn, implement, take action. If you've already registered, do me a huge favor if you are willing to, okay? Because this is brand new content and I really feel passionate about this because I know what it's done for me and my brand, and I've seen it. We have students come into our world without a brand, no presence, and they turn around and they're building beautiful businesses, six-figure business, multiple six-figure businesses, okay? That's powerful. We want to teach that to you as well, okay? So if you've already registered, roxs.com, I see you on Instagram over there. If you've already registered, do me a favor, y'all. Share, just take a screenshot of this, me right now, and throw it in your stories and tag me at the Goal Digger Girl and invite your community to come. Or take a selfie, even better. Take a selfie, throw it in your stories and say, hey, I'm jumping into a masterclass series, Engineer Your Celebrity on Social. Let me know if you want to do it with me and invite your community to come with you. Because when you share other things like that, you actually are increasing your value to others through what I have to offer. Isn't that cool? Oh, it's French. There you go. I was like, all right, good to know. Thank you. I appreciate you being on. So I want you guys to do VIP, okay? So how you do VIP is after you register, the next page will offer VIP. If you've already registered and you're like, oh no, I didn't do VIP, you can click the link and register again, and you'll have the opportunity to grab VIP. Or if you get stuck, just DM our team and we'll be able to help you out as well. Okay. I want you guys to do VIP. Can I say that enough? It's that important. I'm not kidding. If you're serious about the time you're going to spend with me, get in VIP. If not, you need to have a little heart to heart with yourself and say, all right, how serious am I in taking this to the next level? And you'll have your answer. Okay. All right, great. So just put link in the comments if you're on Facebook. If you're on any of the other platforms, just click the link in our Instagram bio and we'll get you registered for that. Okay, that's what I have for you guys today. So I will see you at 1 o'clock Central inside of Goal Digger Creatives. And we will be crushing this content together. If you need anything between now and then, make sure you reach out to my team. We will be happy to help you out with that. And I appreciate you guys being on. So as always, until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.